those of you who have been involved in our plans for this year, you will all know that this is the Year of Africa for JA. What do you feel the Year of Africa means to you? What should our aspiration be, in your opinion?
For me, it's the defining decade for Africa. This decade is the beginning, right? And we need to use this year to set the roadmap for what we want to do for Africa over the next decade.
Well, just building on what has been said, I think the Year of Africa, or the Decade of Africa, has also a lot to do with entrepreneurship. Because what you find is that there is an opportunity to leverage a heritage that you have with an organization like Junior Achievement to more or less harness the entrepreneurial spirit that exists on the continent by doing it in a more structured and a more deliberate way.
So, Simi, there was a survey done, I think, 2017, but it was in Kenya and Nigeria, and it was talking about that youth, I mean, in fact, we talked about it in the earlier panel, that youth are going in more and more in this direction of entrepreneurship.
It is a highly entrepreneurial society. A lot of people want to be their own boss. And so what we find at Junior Achievement is if you start giving them those skills in secondary school, then when they leave and they're not able to go into university, they can become entrepreneurs. And we're finding more innovative ideas coming out of young people who see problems. I think somebody said earlier about entrepreneurship being solutions to problems. We're seeing very innovative ideas coming out of secondary school students who are developing businesses that are making millions of naira because they're solving a problem in their community.
The experience I'm finding in South Africa with regards to entrepreneurship, it's not aspirational, which I think resonates across the continent. It's survivalist. If you don't become an entrepreneur, what are you going to eat? So you actually now, what I always say to my clients is go into corporate with the idea that this is a university for you to understand how sales and marketing works in order for you to become an entrepreneur, because you're going to have to be.
That's the same for you, Natuko.
So what I found there was that, yes, my mom, who was a teacher, was enterprising. Because I think if the entrepreneurship is not at the house, it's difficult to really really learn it, because I think that my son or daughter now will do way bigger things than me because they've had entrepreneurship in the house as much of their lives as possible.
It is quite essential for young people in Africa who are looking to go into entrepreneurship to understand that they do need some work experience and exposure to know how to sell, because you should be entrepreneurial in your work experience life as well. But I think most importantly, to understand how to use money well when you're working. I think a lot of us young people, I should speak for myself, I don't know about you, but you get a good job and you spend all that money on non-essentials, and then you realize, oh wait, I actually still want to start a business, and then jump right into it without actually properly saving to venture into this life.
With that now, whether the young people choose to be enterprising by choice or by default, it's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is they are choosing, is this the only option available? That's number one. Again, there's also plenty of underemployment. So when we've got your graduates coming out of...
Underemployment.
Yes, please. Yeah. When we've got your graduates coming out of our universities with nothing to do but to vent airtime, you understand what that does. So again, the culture of having to go out there and try to earn a living becomes high. Again, maybe more by default.
Thank you, all of you. Very, very good discussion. Thank you.